So just a couple of things that may really help reduce anxiety, reduce emotional reactivity, reduce stress, and bring more calm back into our life. And especially if you're a little bit restricted with where you can be. One of the first things is I really highly recommend limiting how much news you actually watch. Now, I'm not saying don't pay attention to the news and don't pay attention to the updates. I think it's quite important. Pay attention to what's happening and watch especially what the Prime Minister says and whatever else is going on in the world. But I think it's very important to give yourself a break from what is happening in the world. There is not much that's served by paying attention to a disaster 24 hours a day. Keep up to date maybe once a day with what's going on, if there's any changes or any improvements. And then give your brain other things to focus on. What you focus on is what you get. You get the energy that comes with that. And so share your bandwidth with other things. Learn new things. Continue to give. Make your life about taking care of someone else. You know, one of my favorite things to do to be able to make myself feel better if I'm having a crappy day sometimes is I will take care of another person. I'll make my world insignificant for a moment and serve someone else, or play with kids, for example. They always have an amazing perspective on how to have joy and freedom in their life. That would be the first thing. The second thing is make sure that, this might seem really simple, but make sure you remember to breathe and breathe really deeply. I have a practice, and I don't schedule it in, I just do it randomly whenever I feel it, but I have a practice of deep diaphragm breathing, which is really simply just breathing in and pushing your diaphragm out, and then breathing out, and as you breathe out, you pull your diaphragm in. And just repeat that, maybe do that for 3 minutes, do that for 4 minutes. It's so easy to get into a state of panic or anxiety if you do feel like that, and then just start doing shallow breathing. It's actually got quite negative health effects as well. So there's so much that we can do to bring calm in, we bring more oxygen into our bodies, and we can start to relax just through breathing really deeply through our gut. And it's something you can do wherever you are. You can do it right now. You can do it while you're walking. You can do it while you're in the car. The third thing that I want to recommend is make sure that you exercise. Now, you might already exercise, but you can do absolutely anything. But there's a lot of good that comes from moving your body around to help you regulate stress. It helps you with more happy hormones. It helps you feel better. You could just do some squats. You could do some push-ups. You could go for a walk. You could chase the cat. You could chase the kids. You could climb a tree. You can do anything you like. But as long as you're putting some kind of daily schedule in for movement, it's really going to help regulate stress. And so I think that there's just a couple of things that we can do. Maybe you have another list. You have other things you can do. You might already have some stuff in place. If you don't, you can use some of the things that I suggested. And I trust that, and I hope that they help just give you another focus whilst there is so much going on in the world at the moment.